the America Gardens Theater. As a special tribute to President's Day, the Voices of Liberty are here to entertain us with the great songs of America and words of wisdom from some of our presidents.
Who more than self their country loved, and freedom more than life. America, God sheds His grace on thee, and crown thy good with brotherhood. From sea to shining sea.
Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to our week-long President's Day celebration. When dedicating national lands and parks, Theodore Roosevelt said, "Of all the questions which can come before our nation, short of the actual preservation of its existence in a great war, there is none which compares in importance to the great central task of leaving this land an even better land for our descendants than it is for us." This land is your land. This land is my land. This land was made for you and me. This land is your the redwood forest to the Gulf Stream border. This land was made for you and me. This land is your land. This land is your This land is my land. This land is mine. From California to New York, and from the redwood forest to the Gulf Stream border. This land was made for you and me. I saw it low, Golden Valley. made for you and me.
This land is your land. This land is my land. From California.
This land is New York. This land is from the redwood forest to the Gulf Stream water. This land was made for you and me. This land was made for you and me. This land was made for you and me.
President Barack Obama wisely said, "The genius of America, the faith in the simple dreams of its people, the insistence on small miracles." America, spread your golden wings, sail on freedom's wing across the sky. Great bird, with your golden wings, flying high.
Restless one, your world and change, keeping dreams aloft in the rain. Spirit free, soaring through the clouds of
America, are you still dreaming now? Dreaming the promise now of your pioneers. America, keep on flying now. Keep your spirit free, facing new frontiers. America, spread your golden wings, sail on freedom's wings, across the sky. Great bird, with your golden dreams, flying high.
Our country has been blessed with great presidents, and their words help form our history and a lasting memorial to the American spirit.
On his deathbed, our fifth president, John Quincy Adams, reminded us of two very important words: independence forever.
While in the process of protecting our country, Theodore Roosevelt said, "Speak softly and carry a big stick." He also said, "Actions speak louder than words."
President Herbert Hoover said, "Absolute freedom of the press to discuss public questions is a foundation of American liberty."
In one of our nation's darkest hours, Franklin Delano Roosevelt said, "We have nothing to fear but fear itself."
President Harry Truman said, "America was not built on fear. America was built on courage, on imagination, and the unbeatable determination to do the job at hand." Dwight Eisenhower noted, "America is best described by one word: freedom."
In one of his most memorable speeches, President John F. Kennedy said, "Ask not what your country can do for you. Ask what you can do for your country."
Lyndon Johnson said, "We must throw open the doors of opportunity, but we also must equip our people to walk through those doors."
Ronald Reagan said, "Those who say we're in a time of no heroes, they just don't know where to look."
It was during his presidency that country singer Lee Greenwood wrote a song that captured the hearts of America. That song would later help bring us together during the dark days of 9/11. And the words of that song remind us of the hero that lives in all of us.
Liberty, well, I'm proud to be an American, where at least I know I'm free. And I won't forget the men who died, who gave that right to me. And I'll gladly stand up next to you and defend her still today. 'Cause there ain't no doubt, there ain't no doubt. I love this land, I love this land. God bless the USA.
If tomorrow all the things were gone I'd worked for all my life, and I had to start again with just my children and my wife, I thank my lucky stars to be living here today. 'Cause the flag still stands for freedom, and they can't take that away.
And I'm proud to be an American, where at least I know I'm free. And I won't forget the men who died, who gave that right to me. And I'll gladly stand up next to you and defend her still today. 'Cause there ain't no doubt, there ain't no doubt. I love this land, I love this land. God bless, God bless, God bless America. God bless America. God bless America. Land that I love, America.
Well, back around the time of the Civil War, the Yankee soldiers took an old camp meeting song and they added some pretty rough words to it. Now, Julia Ward Howe heard the soldiers' version and she thought the words were grotesque. So she penned her own lyrics in the form of a poem and sent it off to the Atlantic Monthly. The editor loved her poem, published it, and then sent her a check for $4. Sometime later at a Washington rally, President Abraham Lincoln heard her version of the song sung, and the effect was magic. With tears streaming down his face, he cried, "Sing it again!" We've been singing it ever since. That $4 poem has become the most popular patriotic hymn ever written.
Mine eyes have seen the glory of the coming of the Lord. He is trampling out the vintage where the grapes of wrath are stored. He hath loosed the fateful lightning of its terrible swift sword. His truth is marching on. Glory, glory, hallelujah. Glory, glory, hallelujah. Glory, glory, hallelujah. His truth is marching on. I have seen him in the watchfires of 100 circling camps. They have built him an altar in the evening dews and damps. I can read his righteous sentence by the dim and flaring lamps. His day is marching on. Glory, glory, hallelujah. Glory, glory. Glory, glory, hallelujah. His truth is marching Christ was born across the sea, with a glory in his good song that transfigures you and me. As he died to make men holy, let us die to make men free. Our God is marching on. Glory, 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 hallelujah. Glory, 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 hallelujah. His truth is marching on with liberty and justice and freedom and marching on.
When our nation was fighting the War of 1812, 2 young Americans were being held captive aboard a British battleship, witnessing the Battle of Fort McHenry. Now, when a bomb would burst over the fort, they would catch a glimpse of the American flag. You see, they knew that as long as that flag remained flying, the American dream was still alive. One of the men was so moved by all he had seen, he pulled out an old envelope, and on the back he wrote some words in the form of a poem. Words that are still very precious to us today. For that young man's name was Francis Scott Key, and the words he penned so long ago, we still proudly call our national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see
Ladies and gentlemen, the Voices of Liberty.